93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Owning up to it. With your Alexa Flash Briefing, I'm Kurt Darling. A mistake this weekend by Governor Holcomb can serve as a lesson to everyone. Chris Davis reports.
He posed for a photo in a Brown County restaurant where he bought his dinner with no mask and no social distancing.
Wearing a mask is a recommendation. I'll be subscribing to it now 100% of the time, not just 99% of the time.
At Monday's coronavirus news conference, Chris Davis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Over 1,100 Hoosiers have died from coronavirus out of over 20,000 that have tested positive. Stay-at-home orders still in place in Marion, Monroe, Cass, and Lake counties. You should not have to declare your stimulus check or paycheck protection money as income, says Senator Mike Braun. He's filed a bill to ensure that doesn't happen.
That's going to get cleared up, because that would be an abomination if, after doing all this, business owners would have to declare that as income.
How bad could it still get? Fox's Rachel Sutherland reports on new projections from the experts.
The numbers are grim. 3,000 deaths a day and 200,000 new cases by the end of May. The projections according to an internal FEMA document based on modeling from Johns Hopkins University. In a statement, White House Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deere said the numbers have not been presented to the coronavirus task force or gone through interagency vetting. He added that the president's phased guidelines to reopen the U.S. economy are a scientific-based approach and that the health of Americans is his top priority. Rachel Sutherland, Fox News.
No pressure to get the tags on your car renewed if they expired while BMVs were closed throughout the state. Peter Lacey, head of the Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Expiration dates have been extended by the governor's executive order number 9 through the 22nd of May.
He reminds you many services can be done online. Getting the economy back on track is the goal of slowly reopening the state. Economic experts like Aspire Johnson County CEO Christian Maslowski say that will happen sooner than you might think.
I think there's pent-up consumer demand. Folks want to get out. They want to get in restaurants, albeit cautiously. They may not rush into the restaurants next week, but so businesses know there is pent-up demand. 2
people shot on the west side this morning. Both men are serious at the hospital now. Police say they were shot at an apartment off of Trafalgar Lane just before 2:30 this morning. Police say the shots came from outside the apartment while both men were inside. No suspects in custody. He recorded himself having sex with a 15-year-old girl. That's what a Fort Wayne man is accused of. Madison McGill reports.
Dominic Ross had sex with a girl at least 3 times in March and April and recorded it with her phone, said police. And Ross was identified as the person in the video by a tattoo on his hand. He bit and tried to take a gun from an officer when he was arrested last week. The Journal-Gazette said Ross is accused of 8 felony charges. Madison McGill, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
It's Cinco de Mayo, and it also happens to be Taco Tuesday. WIBC's flash briefings are updated throughout the day, so you can always check for the latest local news. You can also rejoin us in the car at 93.1 FM to stay on top of the latest traffic alerts, weather, and news. I'm Kurt Darling, on the level, on the go, and on Twitter at 93 WIBC and WIBC.com.